haven't seen cold air of this caliber in 4 years. Dealing with some of the frostiest conditions in, well, many months, 48 months to be exact. You've got to go back to January 2018. So how to take action to cover those plants and take care of your pool. And if it's not the actual air temperature that makes you feel chilly, it's going to be the wind chill. On Saturday, before the big freeze, because the freeze is going to feel like it's in the middle 20s, even though the air temperatures will be in the upper 30s.
We're going to Arizona next year. My buddy Ray just showed up. My buddy from Alaska that flew down here last video is coming to visit today, so that's cool. There's Raymond.
How'd you get the dent in your door?
The wily coyote ran into me.
Sure.
I have one question for you, Ray.
No.
Why did you bring the weather from Alaska down here?
It's bad.
All right, guys, it is another travel day for No Sticks, No Bricks. Today we are heading to Ross Prairie State Park. I don't know, 2 hours north of Tampa, about 120 miles or so. Not too bad. Let's hope that nothing happens on this travel day. We made it to Ross Prairie State Park. It's an equestrian state park, so you can bring horses here. And this site is sweet. Look how big this thing is. There's Jennifer's car way up there. Truck and boom. I mean, we got all kinds of room. They got 30 and 50 amp service and water and a dump site. So we are good to go. Golf cart parking only. It's cool. But those don't look like golf carts. That doesn't look like a golf cart. I might be a dumb redneck from Alaska, but those don't look like golf carts. Went to Publix tonight to get some firewood, and we got the last bundles they had because everybody's freaking out over these cold temperatures that are coming in and buying firewood. So it's gonna be fun. I think Alaska weather followed us down here. Sorry, guys. Good morning, everybody. We are getting ready to go for an e-bikes ride. It is 50 degrees out. What is it, 10 in the morning?
Yeah, about 10 in the morning.
So we're gonna brave it. It's not too bad. This is kind of the calm before the storm, since tomorrow morning when we wake up, it's supposed to be like 23.
Yeah.
For like the next 2 days.
Awesome.
So Jennifer's really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I think we might do an e-bikes ride in the morning as well. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
But we are seeing some sun for the first time in like 5 days. Across this land bridge and see what that thing's all about. Looks kind of cool though. I don't know, you staying warm, babe?
Yeah.
Not too bad, is it?
No.
Got our gloves, hoodies, pants.
But we always wear some form of pants.
Usually they're shorts. in Florida. Tonight is supposed to get down to 20 degrees. 20 degrees. So there's a few things we did, or getting ready to do, to combat this cold weather that's coming in. Because obviously our rig isn't winterized, we live in it. So one thing we're doing is filling up the tank with water. Right now we have 50 amp and water. So I put 75 gallons of water in the tank, and then I'm gonna disconnect the hose, roll it up, put it inside my basement storage. First thing that's gonna freeze is the hose, especially if the water's not flowing. Second thing we did is we closed up the patio. These things are great, we love the patio, but they're not the most efficient at keeping warm or cold air inside the rig. A few cracks and stuff like that. So we loaded the bike, close it up, seal it up, keep that warm air in there. We loaded the bike because we're leaving Sunday. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's supposed to be 20 in the morning. And the next day, Sunday morning, our travel day is supposed to be about the same. Don't really want to load the bike at 20 degrees. So we're gonna load up, pack up as much stuff as we can today. It's about 65 out right now, so it's pretty nice. So get everything all packed up today. Tomorrow we'll watch TV and eat chili. Wait a minute, we're Alaskans. Did we turn? Are we Floridians now? Crap. So while I'm out here kind of piddling around, I decided to clean our screen doors. They get pretty nasty after a while. They collect a lot of dust. So this is one way I've found it's very effective at cleaning them. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I've already cleaned half of this door. The bottom half is clean. The top half still got all the dust. And what do I use? Boom. A little vacuum. Make sure you get a brush attachment. And then works pretty good. If you got a better way, drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you got pets, specifically dogs that have maybe a little bit of anxiety, these things are pretty awesome. Screen defenders by Lippert. And basically you measure your door, and you can get them on Amazon. And they fit in here, and this is like metal grating. So our Datsun has gone through not one, not two, but 3 screen doors before we finally broke down and bought these screen defenders. 3 different screen doors on 2 different campers, but we still love her. Right, it is a little chilly outside today, so we eat chili when it's chilly.
Yes.
Yo. Are you cold? Woo. It is a little bit chilly this morning. Look at my poor truck. I haven't seen any falling iguanas yet, but I'll keep looking.
It was in the middle of the defrosting at the time. Their bodies go into lockdown when temperatures drop into the mid-40s, and then when it warms up, they wake up.
So it's another travel day. Heading up to Georgia. Staying at a Corp engineer park called Eastbank. As you saw from our temperature gauge that we had stuck on our window, it was sub 20 degrees this morning. I'm not sure how accurate that is. It was probably pretty close though. Everything was frozen out here. The good thing about these Grand Designs are they are ducted. You can see there's a heat duct right there. So as long as you have your furnace running and not your heat pump, because the heat pump, it's not going to kick air out of there. This basement storage stays nice and warm. It was like 75 degrees in here this morning. I got a little temperature sensor. So yeah, it was nice and warm in here, which is good because I got all my fluids in here, you know, to wash the bike or change oils and all that kind of stuff. So didn't want all that stuff getting frozen. So good job, Grand Design. Tell you what, we really love Corps of Engineer parks. Their sites are normally very large, spacious. The parks are always beautiful and they're always on water. And this one specifically, Eastbank, is right on the Florida-Georgia line, basically right northwest of Tallahassee, Florida. With the America the Beautiful Pass, $14 a night. That's with 50 amp and water. And then they have a dump station. So we're in Site 60 in B Loop. Originally we were supposed to be in A Loop, but there is a pretty good decline for the approach going into A Loop. We weren't gonna make it because we're so long with the fifth wheel. The front of the fifth wheel was gonna make contact with the bed of the truck because the angle is just too sharp. Thanks to Mike and Missy from the Campaholics, they warned us this was gonna happen. So that way we kind of already had an idea when we got here to look out for that, and they were right, and they moved us to a different spot. So if you got a long rig and specifically a fifth wheel, watch out for A Loop because that's a tough one to get in. What are you doing?
Well, it's pretty bad in here.
Ooh, yeah. It's looking a little icy.
Very.
Holy cow.
So it's time.
So here's the trick, guys. Those cutting boards or placemats or anything that can stick to the wall, and this should be a fairly easy process. Basically, you just peel these bad boys off and the whole thing should come. But yeah, we got to move the racks first, so let me grab my drill. Got my drill, but first, I gotta put the old man glasses on. Ooh. Dang, you are one good looking dude. Bottom one first. And then basically that just pops off like that. Do the top one. Yeah, honestly, I don't, ooh, see that?
Look at that.
I don't even have to take it out.
Fun.
Sheets. This is why you put the placemats behind there.
And then I already emptied out that side of the sink.
I'll just throw them outside.
For that, but, you know.
Look at that. The whole thing. I think I'll throw them out. Put them here first, then I'll chuck them outside.
Oh yeah, we better check them outside because we have sewer, so.
All right. Wouldn't be a ton of water, but hey, every little bit helps. So that gets the majority of it, and then you just kind of got to get the little pieces. Try the spatula. There we go. A little bit of buildup, not too bad. One bad thing about these RV fridges, they're great because you can use them on propane or power, but they frost up so much more than a conventional residential refrigerator. And the blow dryer works good too. Oh yeah.
Trying to get some of that extra.
Yeah, just a little thin, look at that, coming right off.
And where did we get the ideas about the cutting board?
That was from Chad and Tara from Changing Wings. Thanks, Chad and Tara.
Get all our cold stuff out, but it's all still pretty frozen.
So this is what happens if you use metal. Right there. That's why I use plastic. Obviously we used metal the last time.
We scratched it.
Yep.
So we've owned this now for what, 8 months? And this is the second time we've done it. I think the first time we were probably just...
We're about 4 months in.
Probably about 4 months in, so...
About halfway. We're about every 4 months.
All from the freezer. We kind of forgot that we had this little dish pan, collapsible, so we put it all in here so we can go dump it outside. And it's
Looks much better now,
much better. I just had to wipe it down with some paper towels real quick. Lysol wipe and put everything back in. Probably, what, 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, if that.
If that. So, short and sweet.
We'll throw it out here in the sun.
Oh.
Goodbye, frosty freezer.
Surprise Axel doesn't want to go lay in it.
He is an Alaskan dog.
He loves the snow. Alright, maybe one more paper towel just to make sure. I don't know what this is. Just scrape it off.
Alright, all cleaned up. Now we just put the sheets right back where they were. And put all the stuff back in the freezer. You, sir, are not invited into this RV.
Here you go. What is that?
A stink bug. Stink bugs! Alright guys, we are on an e-bikes ride this morning here at Eastbank Corp of Engineer Park. We're on Seminole Lake. We're checking out the Chattahoochee Park right now. It's kind of cool. Check out this view. It's a pretty good sized lake. Staying warm, babe?
A little bit, barely. Yeah.
Barely. It's starting to warm up now. Let's see, it's 59 degrees out, so it's getting there. And it's sunny, so that definitely helps.
Clearing tears in your eyes at every step of our goodbyes. Pink pearls and a ruffled worn sweater, you left them behind like a love letter.
Hey babe, how are things over in Georgia?
In Georgia? It's warm.
A little bit chilly in here in Florida.
You gotta come to Georgia, get all those peaches.
I can make a sentence and nothing makes sense. We had our moments, I relive now, again and again. You were like a solar eclipse on my lips, like hiccups and calls, wreck the warships. My solar eclipse, go off script, give me hiccups and calls, give me hiccups.
So these two sites here are right on the water. They look like they might be for tents or maybe even boaters pulling up to the shore and then camping right here. Be pretty cool. So just a quick update on our son Lane. He's doing fine in Coast Guard. He is in basic right now. You saw in the last video where we dropped him off and he took off towards Cape May. Now he's there. We did get the phone call, the robotic phone call when he got there. Lasted about 4 seconds saying he made it safely. So he is due to graduate, I believe about the end of March sometime. So we sure appreciate all the love y'all gave us, the comments and personal messages that we got. We really appreciate it. We love you guys. Sometimes RV life can be super rough.